the super sickness country. The toxic leads the way, Trump's Twitter presidency. Crazy to shirk responsibility, the surrendering wartime president again pointed his guns, let his subordinates pay for their own failures. As Trump himself puts it, he's becoming a lone ranger. On July 12, President Trump's team said that Fuchs did not put the overall national interest in mind.
Dr. Fauci's a nice man, but he's made a lot of mistakes.
In order to classify Fauci as an enemy camp. Anthony Fauci, a leading infectious disease specialist in the United States, has served 6 U.S. presidents, since 1984 as director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases. He was awarded the highest civilian honor in the United States, the Presidential Medal of Freedom. In 2020, when new crown pneumonia swept through the United States, Fauci was one of the members of the White House task force on the new crown virus, known as the captain of the epidemic of the United States. Fauci, an anti-epidemic expert in the United States, is not high above because of the aura on his head. Since the outbreak in the United States, the situation of the outbreak in the United States has been targeted recommendations. For example, it is good not to shy away from admitting that the number of tests is insufficient, and advising people to keep their social distance, and warning of the serious consequences of pushing back to work. However, the U.S. anti-epidemic captain's repeated warnings made the wartime president very dissatisfied. In Trump's mind, he is the god of the American people, his speech is the truth, no matter who cannot surpass their know the king identity. Fuchs time and time again lift the bar, naturally become Trump's meat sting, eyes nail. In just 3 months, the U.S. epidemic, such as the flood beast, strode the United States. To know the rapid spread of the U.S. epidemic, the Trump administration can't be blamed. The virus automatically disappeared, and the virus is completely harmless, and a series of absurd statements to make the U.S. outbreak storm worse. From April's firefighting to today's re-smearing of Fauci, Mr. Trump's hard-hittingness has alarmed the retrograde people. Anti-epidemic experts are back in, and who else in the United States today will not be the sinner in Trump's mouth? The fight against epidemics is not based on language magic, but by science, according to the current Know the King of the God operation, who still do for Trump. How did the outbreak in the United States reach an inflection point?
Donald Trump needs to stop caring about how he looks, start caring about what Americans happening to the rest of America. It's like a child. Can't believe this has happened to him.